It's hard to find good green space in the city, and places like this, you just get off the train, 5-minute walk, can end up in complete wilderness almost.
I come to the Belle Isle Marsh probably every day after I work. After a long day at the office, I just come for a stroll and unwind. It's just the sense of quiet and peace that you get out here. And you can't replace it. We have the prettiest nature in Massachusetts, so what's not to love?
My favorite thing is running with my brother and playing tag.
To be in Boston and have an area like this that's just so natural and so alive, that it's remarkable that they've been able to preserve this and keep it alive the way they have.
A place like Belle Marsh is really important to us because we don't have a backyard. It's close to home. We could even take the tea, spend the whole day here, bring a picnic, a ball.
We ran a program here in February and we were talking to one of the dads who's lived in the Boston area for about 19 years, and what he said was in coming outside with us that he found something that his family didn't even realize they were missing.
Another place that we've gone to is Houghton Pond, and I take my kids there swimming. They play in the playground.
I absolutely love the Blue Hills. You can go into the woods, never hear a car, only birds, only the rustling of squirrels and chipmunks. You can actually check out where you can't do it in the inner city.
We're here at Sugarloaf Mountain, just enjoying a great fall day.
I don't know if you know about Breakheart Reservation, but that's a state park in Saugus, and it's beyond beautiful.
We need to be proud of this park and of all our state parks. And it's sad that places like Belle Isle Marsh and other DCR properties often seem to be the first on the chopping block when it comes to the state budget. If you take a walk through Belle Isle, you'll see a bunch of deferred maintenance, from benches that need fixing to trails that need clearing. That shouldn't be the case.
The government has to recognize that this is important for people to have access to them, to enjoy them. It's important. This gives people breathing room, especially in what's otherwise a concrete jungle, right, in a city.
Well, there's an older gentleman out in the Berkshires told me years ago that our natural resources and our natural beauty are more valuable than an oil well in Saudi Arabia. And if we don't protect that, don't invest in it and reinvest in it, what have we done for future generations? So that's why I'm so passionate about it.
When I was a kid, I was growing up in the coast of Maine. I leave the city and go back, I get this great sense of release. I get to the edge of a marsh, the edge of the ocean. Like this knot inside me just unties. That's why I love these parks, and especially I love the urban parks.
Watching my kids running up and down here, always you walk away with a sense of serenity and a kind of peace.
We really do have such a resource, and to not take advantage of it would be really a pity.
When we come to a place like this, when we're able to smell the fresh air and see the salt marshes, see the wildlife, get away from the noise of the city and the stress that's around us, we're able to connect with nature. It's a really important kind of experience for us to have for our mental well-being, our physical well-being, and our spiritual well-being. Unfortunately, what we've seen in the last few years in Massachusetts is a steady decline in funding for our state parks. So what this means is that we don't have the same staffing levels that we once had, we don't have the same level of maintenance, and we don't have as much programming as we had. Our state parks are so important for our multi-billion-dollar outdoor recreation economy and our tourism economy. We need to make sure that we care for these places, not just for quality of life reasons and health reasons, but also for economic reasons. It's crucial that people know who represents them, and it's crucial that our legislators hear from us about what's important to us. Social media is one way to engage with decision makers, but it's not the only way, and it's probably not even the most effective way. So it's really important that people advocate for state parks and the natural resources that we have here in Massachusetts by picking up the phone, sending an email, going to office hours, or visiting the State House to send a message to our elected officials that state park funding matters.